you take me home? I can't be your mind. Now I'm horny. Now I'm horny all the time. Now I'm horny, horny, horny. Head to heel, front to back, I'm a nymphomaniac. Like the way you do me. 'Cause I'm horny, horny, horny. Let's go. Oh, baby. Ooh, you make me feel so good. Like the way you do it. Oh, stop it. Stop it, baby. I'm so horny. Now I'm horny. Now I'm horny all the time. Now I'm horny, horny, horny. Head to heel, front to back, I'm a nymphomaniac. Like the way you do me. 'Cause I'm horny, horny, horny. Let's go. Down and dirty to the core, I'm the trick you wanna stir, and I'll do you right. More than just insatiable, boy, I'm pathological, and I'll make you kneel. 'Cause I'm horny. I'm horny. Let's go. I'm horny, horny, horny. Head to heel, front to back, I'm a nymphomaniac. I'll make you mad, make you mad. Give it to me, baby. 'Cause I'm horny. I'm horny. Let's go. Head to heel, front to back, I'm a nymphomaniac. Give it to me, baby. 'Cause I'm horny.
Like the way you do it.
Gay One Radio. Heart of the Mediterranean with DJ Keza.
the lovers there. The lovely Kylie. Oh, we love a bit of Kylie.
I love a bit of Kylie, Kez.
Oh, yes. We were talking about that to Kelly the other day. About neighbours.
Well, Kelly and Kylie, our two favourite Aussie exports.
Yes. And yes, we've had tweets already from the neighbours cast already for our Jason.
Yeah, and I'm still, we've been so busy in the studio this past few weeks, and I'm not complaining because I love being busy. But obviously because we're launching Lady B, we're going to play her new remix later, aren't we, Cutmore?
It's coming up next.
It's coming up next. We're launching Lady B. We're relaunching the fantastic Lana Pillay, who is one of my co-producers, Scott and Nick, have been doing great mixes of remixes of "Pistol in My Pocket," which was Lana Pillay's big top 10 hit in the 80s. And she sort of come into our lives. I ended up going and doing a gig with her. She was hosting and I was DJing, and Sonia was singing. And we love Sonia, don't we, Kez?
Yeah, we do. We love Sonia. I love Sonia.
And then Lana and me just went out after for drinks. And it was when I was still drinking. I don't drink now, obviously. It's been nearly 4 months now. But when I was drinking, we went out after and we just had a most fab time. And I said, you must do something new. And she'd done a great duet with Andy Bell from Erasure.
I like Andy.
That she'd recorded when they was in a play together in London, and they were the two stars of the play. And then she recorded a duet, and then Matt Pop did a mix of it, and it got released. And it was Queercore. It was called. It was a great single, and it just sort of took my interest. And one of the lyrics mentioned "Pistol in My Pocket." And first of all, Nick C, who works at the studio with me, and myself, we just started, flying some ideas for Lana, because Lana is quite political. And Lana Pillay is quite political, and everybody knows that "Pistol in My Pocket" song, which is fun, but there is a very serious side to Lana, and we've co-written a song with her called Revolution Revelation. Ooh. And she really is quite revolutionary, Lana. She's one of the most fascinating and amazing people that I've had the pleasure of working with, to be quite honest. And we've also just remixed her biggest hit, which I mentioned before, "Pistol in My Pocket," with Nick C and with Scott Jose. And it's fantastic for Scott because he said he's South African, and he said when he was a teenager, "Pistol in My Pocket" was his favourite song. It was like number one or in the top 10 in South Africa. And he just absolutely loved that song. And when he came to the UK, it was one of his coming out songs as well,
Oh, that's nice.
And he just couldn't wait to meet Lana, and now we're recording a whole album with her. But it's been very busy, and Rosala's album as well we're doing. So it's just we've been having such a fab time at the studio this past few weeks, Kez.
I know. I've got to say, Lady B is going to be fab.
Lady B is our newest discovery, and Scott Jose, who works at the studio with me, who owns the studio, he discovered Lady B, and she's basically, if you've heard of the expression "a sleeping giant," yeah, that couldn't describe Lady B. It's like, where have you been all my life, B? Because she's inspiring. She writes fantastic lyrics. She's got a great image. She's got a great aura. And the video that we've done for her, we've done a single with Almighty Records for her, which is actually out the third week in September. I think you're going to play it, aren't you, in a minute?
It's coming up next.
We're playing it next. And it's been such a great reaction. Matt Waterhouse has got involved, who's a big DJ and radio plugger and promoter. And he loves B. He loves Lady B. And, she said, she played him the single, and he said, we need to get some great house remixes done for you. And he's got Cutmore to do the remix for us of this first single, which is a cover of the classic gay anthem by Sylvester, "Do You Want a Funk?"
I like this version, I got to admit. I heard it the other week. We heard it the other week, but I played it by mistake, remember, the other week. And then we played Lady B's version, and I've got to admit, Lady B's version is absolutely